First of all, thanks for those who have organized this and put this on. This is great that this is happening, where people can come and hear the candidates. I'm a fourth generation Cordis in Arizona. My great granddad came in here in the fall of 1876. So the family's been here, and I'm happy to tell you that the family has been traditional Republicans. I'm a fourth generation member of the family. There's 15 of us, and I'm number 13. They remind me that I'm the odd guy at family reunions. I was not born in Arizona. I'm the only one of that generation not born in Arizona. I was born in Nebraska. It's my dad's fault. And we moved to Prescott, though, when I was 4, in the fall of 1959, when my dad started teaching school at Prescott High School. So I grew up here all through elementary school, graduated from high school in 1973, went on down to Mesa Community College for a couple of years, played basketball and baseball at MCC, and then went on and played 2 more years of small college basketball up at Fort Lewis College at Durango, Colorado. And while at Durango, I majored in American history. And so I've been teaching school for, I will start my 32nd year teaching American history next week. And so I've been around for a while, and again, I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful that all of these people up here that are candidates for this position, I consider them real good friends. But as I've said in other forums, that means I still want your vote. So thank you.
Johanna.
Why do we have the microphone way over here? Can you hear me if I talk like this?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Johanna, and I too am thankful that you're here tonight. And one of the reasons that it tickles me to see this many people out is there was a statistic that was put out, like a week or so ago, that under 30% of the population of the United States of America determine who is going to govern us. And it does my heart good to see this many people out here that show this much interest in their local government. So thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for showing the interest that there needs to be throughout the whole country. My family and I moved to Prescott in 1956, so I've been here a long time. I, like Kelly, wasn't born in Prescott. I was born in Roswell, New Mexico in 1954, but some people say I wasn't born. That's when the aliens were supposed to have dropped me off, and sometimes my mother thought that I was dropped off too. But we moved here, and I wasn't quite 2 years old when we moved to Prescott. I'm a retired police officer. I have kids that are police officers here now. I have 3 children and 6 grandchildren. And I'm so fortunate that all 6 of my grandchildren live here in Prescott. I get to see them every day. We have a wonderful family and a wonderful relationship. My rock and my best friend is my wife, Sherry, who's here somewhere. We've been married for 36 years. And I saw a little sign up there. I'm sorry I didn't get what it said. Okay, I still have 30 seconds. I am a die-hard conservative, and I have been my entire adult life. I've always been a Republican. I believe that lesser government is better government. I believe they need to get out of our lives, and I think that's something that we need to shoot for. I hope some of the questions that you have will be answered tonight, and thank you again for coming.
Thank you, John. Bob Lucius.
I'm so short I'm going to stand up so you can see me. Anyway, good evening. I'm Bob Lucius, and I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to thank the YCCA and the CAP and the CC of Prescott for putting on this forum, and I hope that you folks walk away enlightened and find a candidate that you can support and vote for. As I said, my name is Bob Lucius, and I'm running for Supervisor, District 1. I was born in Cleveland, Ohio, moved to Arizona at a young age, moved to Prescott at a little bit older age. I graduated from Prescott High School. While I was going to school, we had a farm out in the county, and where's Mr. Simmons? We had a chicken farm, and Rolly seems to think that's a funny thing, but anyway.
Some things we can't discuss.
No. Anyway, we had a chicken farm, and my father worked full-time, and it was my responsibility to take care of the farm. We had 350 chickens, 110 rabbits, and 2 cows, and it was my job to take care of all of those animals and livestock. I had an egg route at a young age of 14 years old, so I was very early in the entrepreneurial field. I graduated from Prescott High School. I joined the United States Navy. I'm proud to say that I'm a veteran of the United States Navy. And I see my time was also almost up, but I'm a professional firefighter, retired firefighter from the city of Cleveland, and I'm also a retired small business owner. And I will tell you more about that later. I just ask you for your vote. I am a rock solid person. I work hard, and I do my homework, and there's not one candidate that can say that they work harder than I would. Thank you.
Rolly Simmons. Oh, Lucy Mason. Sorry. I'm right on my game tonight.
Guess I'm going to have to stand up to get your attention.
I remember that with opt-ins. I need to see your ballot.
I am Lucy Mason, and I have been serving all of you for the last 8 years down at the House of Representatives, and thank you very much for your support for all those years. I've done a lot of work for Yavapai County representing this district and on water, on business, on economic development, on education, and numerous other issues. But about me personally, fourth generation Arizona, we have a lot in common up here. And the love of my life is standing back there, Rex Mason. He's been my major supporter through all these years. And we have 4 kids, 4 children who are grown. And we're very proud of them. They're all doing extremely well. And it just makes me smile because now I have 5 grandchildren. So I'm very pleased with that. We have 2 of our kids are here in Arizona. We have a child in Texas, and we have a child in California. And trust me, that daughter and her husband really want to come to Arizona. They want out of California. But I am prepared for this job. I work very hard. Over the last 15 years, I was on Prescott City Council. Some of you may remember that. I have worked with law enforcement as gang prevention chairman of a task force here that worked very hard to eliminate gangs in the Prescott area. I kind of had this feeling, not in my town. And so I worked with law enforcement, and I worked with regionally with all the cities and towns councils, as well as business leaders, church leaders, and all to try and get this thing together so we could actually, Mary Ann was one of them I worked with, and to try and help us get over having such a serious attack on our town at that time. So I am Lucy Mason. I ask for your vote, and we'll be talking more in a little bit.
Rolly Simmons.
Thank you. Well, it's really nice having all of these familiar faces out here. I almost feel embarrassed telling you about myself because I feel like I know just about everyone here. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Rolly Simmons. It's easier to spell than Lucius. Remember, Simmons. It's easier to spell than Lucius. But I want to tell you that I've lived in Prescott since '77. I've been in business here for over 35 years. I'm very proud of my business experience. I carry that as one of the mantles of success that I feel is really a serious application when it comes to working as a supervisor for the county. I have 2 daughters and a stepson. My oldest daughter is a doctor. She's delivered over 900 babies up in Seattle area. So I've got an in for any of you out there of childbearing age, if you want a discount. And my youngest daughter, the mother of my 3 grandchildren, 3 little boys, is in Yarmouth, Maine. Her name is Monica, but she goes by Squeaky, and I'll let you fill in the blanks as to why. And my boy is Joe Prica, who lives right near Fort Worth, down there in the Texas area, and is clamoring to get up into the Colorado area. I've been married for 20 years, this last July 18th to Krista over here, and so I'm a happily married man. Keeps me off the streets and all of that stuff. We've got the businesses, as I said, that I run. The one thing that I am the most proud of in general, though, is my 3 terms as mayor, working for regional cooperation and building consensus. That's one of the big things you're going to hear me talk about, is an element that I bring to the table, which I feel is extremely important when we're dealing with 5 supervisors and all of the different personalities that we have to deal with here. So that's going to be very critical. Thank you, and remember Simmons, S-I-M-M-O-N-S.
Thank you, Roland.